Hi, I'm Nancy Albert, inventor of Imako Cosmetic Teeth. If you have issues with your smile, I know you're searching the internet to find a temporary solution to the way your teeth look, and that's probably how you landed here. You want something that works well and looks natural. In the late 80s, I developed a line of hilarious fake teeth that could be sold by mail order and customized by the buyer. I'm not a dentist, but somehow I figured out how to do it. I still make and sell them. They're called Dr. Buck fake teeth. One key aspect of the humor was being able to horrify your onlookers with what's essentially a very powerful pocket-sized psychology experiment. People are so prejudiced against bad teeth. I can make them move to a different table at a restaurant just by flashing a little flirty smile.
Waiter! Waiter! Waiter!
Of course, it's not funny at all if you have to live your life this way. It was obvious to me a good-looking product would be very helpful for people, especially with the cost of dentistry in America. So I spent more than 10 years and my life savings to develop the Imako Cosmetic Teeth. A patent was granted in 1999, and by 2004, I finally had a good product to introduce. The competition out there is fierce. On the cheap side, there's Secure Smile. On the expensive side is Snap-In Smile, which is about $1,200 for the uppers. Both these companies seem to think if you're not a dentist, then you should not be able to make fake teeth. My product is the only temporary device that lets you close your bite naturally. This is the only way you can talk without lisping. It's also the only safe way to use cosmetic teeth. Anyone who's had a cavity fill knows the dentist is very careful about adjusting a filling so that it doesn't hit the opposing tooth unevenly. This can kill a tooth and even cause TMJ, a painful jaw misalignment. When somebody wears the Secure Smile, it will obviously prevent them from closing their bite. They even sell lower teeth, which are worse in this respect. If you add bondings to your lower teeth, they have to grind away enough to compensate. Even the $1,200 Snap-In Smile has this problem. You shouldn't have to jeopardize the health of your teeth to wear a cosmetic appliance. Our Imako teeth are featherweight, flexible, and thin, so there's a minimum of facial distortion, and it's incredibly comfortable. This cannot be said about the competing products. If the product is stiff, it'll force your teeth to adapt, and within an hour, you'll have a headache. With our product, we use the same molding material, but here's the difference. We permanently bond the fitting material to the back of our shell at a precisely calibrated thickness. With Secure Smile, it's up to you to melt the same fitting material and spread it across the back. You have to get a bit to go into the little holes in this ledge to make it stay on there. Problem is, it shrinks a bit and leaves a space between the two layers where saliva can get in between and make a good home for any number of pathogens. Now, if you follow their instructions to wrap the material behind your front teeth and you leave it in too long, it can get stuck in your mouth. I think they put this ledge there to make the shell harder to break, but what I read online says people have to grind it away. The Secure Smile can break if you drop it on a hard surface. Imako cosmetic teeth are virtually unbreakable. Do you want your cosmetic teeth hanging a quarter inch lower than they should? Another thing you have to think about is, does the product go back far enough? In our Imako instructions, we show you all kinds of ways to configure Imako for all kinds of situations like missing teeth. And during business hours, we answer our phones and we like to help people. Imako is made in the USA. Secure Smile is made in Taiwan. We have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. The William Roberts Teeth Company is not listed. Imako is in major catalogs. They aren't. It's your decision to make, and I just want to make sure it's an informed decision.